And we are live.
Thanks for saving my life, but bye now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes. Mike, I don't know what link to post. So I was going to ask you about that, by the way. Yeah. So I'm unfamiliar with Vimeo, and that's like the login page I noticed after I posted it. So I don't know what one to post, to be honest.
Hey.
So maybe you could help me with that and clarify what to post to get to that Vimeo thing.
I know Venmo is the only one I use.
Venmo, yeah.
And when people ask me like what's your thing, it's really pretty awesome because I'll show you here, and I can do this without sharing any datas.
Yeah, because
so like on your home, see your home page like that.
Yes.
Yep. So there's this little window here, and then there's this. That's the barcode you need to share with everybody.
Okay.
And there's a little share tab down underneath, and let me see if I click share. Yeah, I can share it to Google Messages, Motobomb, Quick Share, Facebook Messenger. Yeah, so it can share to a lot of places, and then people can QR code it, and bada bing, bada boom, Six got the money.
Yeah, I gotta find the barcode part. I never even saw a barcode, by the way.
Yeah, it's hard to, for me it was hard to find at first, but it's down like wherever your little.
Okay, I gotta sign in.
You'll figure it out.
I'm signing in. I had a feeling that was gonna fuck me all up, but anyway. Yeah. Log in. Good thing I did this before the show. Okay, so where is the barcode thing? Search, notifications, incomplete, statements, settings, help, log out, transfer balance, error gum. All right, pay a request. No, that's not it. Yeah. I'm going to need you to come in on Saturday and Sunday. I mean, I don't even know what to look for. There's no barcode here. At Eric No. And a negative. Yeah, I don't know. Can't seem to get that. What's up, Brown Chicken?
Good morning.
Crazy, sorry about that.
Trying to see if my Face ID still works. My face recognition does not work on my phone. I jacked it all up in the rain the other day.
Still?
They're watery. Well, you know what? The forward-facing camera is a lot less misty and dimmy. It's clearer.
Did you put it in the rice?
Yeah, I did that just overnight, and then I was finding out whether that shit was a myth or not. You know, it was some bullshit. And basically, you can get a lot of starch and just dust and shit into your phone. I don't know. And your little speaker stuff and all that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. But I did it overnight anyway. And I think just letting them set out and dry, like sunshine and wind going down the road would probably help. But we ain't had that.
Yeah.
You saw that rain yesterday, huh? When I peeked out my back door to go home.
That was something, dude. That's what happened this morning here for like 15 minutes. I'm like, where did that come from? Like, just dropped out of the sky.
It was like, good. Wow.
Oh, there's my Vimo link. Thanks, Mike. Mike's the best.
Is that the Omega symbol on the chair or the Alpha? Omega, right? On
Oh yeah, Omega.
Rob's chair,
Yeah.
the Alpha and Omega. That's bold.
All right, I have to find that now. So
What else is that?
I got to redo that whole thing. It's so annoying. Oh, there's a loop.
Looks like a dashboard with the big cord coming from it. Like you'd sit in that chair, you had a dashboard with the big cord. Is that what you're seeing? Sorry, I'm distracted.
Mike, when I hit that link, it does not bring me to a barcode or whatever. All right, well, I'm gonna hold on.
Remember, you're muted too, Carrie.
Yep, Carl's stopping by here in a little bit, so I might leave all together here, but we'll see. But I was gonna stop over at his place the other day and got busy, and my hoist cables still haven't showed up, so I'm like 10 days behind now on hoist work and car work, and I'm spend the rest of the weekend working on bullshit. I have to figure out how to get this Explorer off the hoist today somehow. And then, but I said, hey, Carl, if you go to the dump Saturday, stop by.
There he is. Morning, Mike.
So real quick, I just got out of the shower. You don't need the QR code, by the way.
Okay.
You just need that link. Now, just like any other app, PayPal, Cash App, there is a QR code for all those too. But that's what he was trying to tell you is that QR code area is where you would get your link.
Okay.
And so that link that I gave you is what you need to include on your pinned comment.
Gotcha.
That's it.
All right, so I'm pasting it now. I think.
You got it. All right, I'm gonna get ready.
Thanks, Mike. I appreciate you, bro.
I was taking it behind that screen. He was naked.
I'm taking beyond. Okay, thank you, Mike.
Thank you, Mike.
I take it you were naked behind that screen.
I take it, yeah. You did say you just got out of the shower.
Oh, that's fucking great, bro.
Not that I produced a mental picture.
No, but that's funny shit.
Why is she gonna pop back in here and scold me?
You should be like, actually.
Yeah, actually.
Oh man, that's funny shit.
Good times, good times.
Yeah, last night was crazy, bro. I mean, I have had a situation like that before, but that was pretty bad, and that was like I wasn't even aware. What's worse is I wasn't aware of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't expecting it, and I wasn't aware of it was going to happen.
Kind of like when you do trip, but this was involuntarily. You're like,
yeah,
hit me out of nowhere.
Okay. I was like, all
right.
That's interesting. Yeah, exactly. Brown chicken. And singer in a band with only one guitar. That's funny. Get your clothes on, for God's sakes. Quick says. Oh, it's funny.
Get some clothes on for you. Come on the live stream.
Get some clothes on, for God's sakes. Oh, that's funny shit, bro.
Oh man.
Yo, I threw a needle in that thing last night twice, by the way, Moto. The boil.
Oh, really? You went down in deep?
You know what? I don't think it was deep enough. It was only
like surfacey.
Yeah, and I think it's down there, bro. It's in there. I mean, the cannula isn't that deep. It's just got to get underneath the skin.
You just got to let it do its thing and get nasty or whatever for a while, and then when it builds up enough, whatever, then hopefully it will. You're able to get it, clean it out. Then.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I popped it once, but
yeah,
there's got to be something else down there or something. I'm just hoping the cannula didn't break off inside. I don't think that. I think it would have been really fucked up if that happened. But I don't know. It seems better. It seems less aggravated considering I stopped fucking with it. But you know, always got to mess with it. So awesome, so amazing. What's up? How are you? Good to see you.
Good morning.
Morning.
I found a brand new Minn Kota trolling motor foot pedal operated deal yesterday at the dump moto. It's not even ever had a blade put on it.
Damn.
That new.
It's it's never been used.
Dude.
Minn Kotas are pretty good. Yeah. What's the thrust on it?
I'll go grab it. It's in the trunk of my car and I need to unload it. So I'll just go get it quick.
Yeah,
Here,
45, 50, 90. That's
we'll
pretty
take
neat.
a look at it.
Hell yeah.
They are nice. They are real nice. I was going to show you something I did yesterday, I think, because coming into my driveway, I always worry about, like, what if this gets wet and slimy? You see what's there?
Yep.
And I come in with that front tire and hit that mud and dirt.
Is that where the apron meets the is that the gully in front of your driveway?
No, it's just cracks that gain after all the grass grows. Fuck, I need to get rid of that.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, you see how it's nasty there? So at least I got that part. I was all dressed up and ready to go. I said, man, I better do this now before I'd hate to do that. Come in hot with my daughter's. I never come in hot, but you know.
Yeah, I hear you.
With my daughter's thing and dump it right there.
Well, if you think about it, the slower you go, the more likely you are to have the front.
It gives it more time to get out from underneath you.
Yeah, it has more time to wash out.
What, less inertia?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Morning, AU.
But anyway, got rid of it.
What's up, Jamin? Hell yeah, that's a good idea, Moto.
Something to do. How you doing, Jamin?
What's up, Jamin?
Good morning, AU. So? That's so? Yeah.
So amazing. So awesome. So amazing. Anybody doing anything special today? Besides work or work?
Not for me.
I know Moto's making money.
Maybe, yeah, we'll see. As long as it comes through.
As long as he doesn't short circuit like the other guy.
Yeah.
That's pretty awesome, Kerry.
It does look to have been used, though there's some electrical tape on one of the wires. But like this nose cone down here, like there's not a nick, a scratch, nothing on that. And there's no blade either. Like this is all brand new. It looks literally brand new.
That's yeah.
Power drive. I'll look at some specs here in just a sec. I see a tag up under the front.
Yeah.
I've got about 4 other ones, and and I'm going to put all 4 of them on a boat and see what happens.
Like almost every trip, you should take the damn prop off, I've learned. Or every couple trips, or at least a couple times a summer, because you know what happens in there?
Corrosion?
No. Well, maybe, but fishing line gets caught in there, and it starts pushing in on the seal or whatever, it gets bound up, and then you get water in your lower unit.
Oh.
and then you're shot.
Interesting.
That happens so often. Believe it. I've done that two setups before.
Thank you. So awesome. So amazing. I appreciate that very much.
It's like you got to set a reminder on your phone.
I never knew
So that's
that.
electronic, or is that done with the foot? Like with the foot, like
Yep, right here is a foot pedal.
yeah. I mean, does it do it electronically, or does it got cables in there that you push it up and down? Like does the whole thing rock the foot pedal?
Oh,
Is that got? Looks like
I don't. It
does it?
maybe
Yeah,
that's
does it? I don't know if it
maybe
rocks
it's
back
broke.
and
Maybe
forth.
the foot pedal's broken, dude.
I don't know. Well, it ain't gonna do nothing if
And then there's 0 through 10.
that's all electronic because there's no big cord. It's electronic.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you'd have a big ass fucking freaking cord.
Yep.
It wouldn't be coiled like that. That's electric.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's all
Now
electric.
I know. Yeah.
All electric.
But I could still hack this off and use the base for a motor if it works.
Yeah.
Cause that's what I did with my other trolling motor for my little boat. Because I have a little boat, and this is way too much length. You don't need that much
Damn.
for a little boat. So I just cut this shaft right here, and made the trolling motor work for the boat, and it worked perfect.
What's this? Hibiscus tea live?
So awesome. So amazing.
Awesome.
Thank you very much. This is for you.
Hell yeah, brother!
That was fun. How was that? Nice?
That was good. That was good.
That's awesome, dude. That's the best.
That's mighty cool of you, man.
I must say, the night train one is something else.
Yeah, let's double up.
Might as well double it up, right?
We got a 2 for Tuesday, even though it's Saturday. It's okay.
Yeah.
And that thing crawls.
Like a brand new tire.
I think getting that audio in there and raising those levels up, now it sounds just as good, if not as aggressive as as White Lightning did.
Fuck yeah.
So I always thought White Lightning had a little better sound, you know?
Yeah.
And it's just the audio, that's all. Because your motor is built like a brick shithouse in that one, right?
Yeah. Did I put that back up or did you put that back up? Yeah, that's me touching buttons.
How he's doing having a triple header, man.
Yeah.
Thought he was going to compare sound or something.
That sounds great. They both sound awesome. Thank you. So awesome. So amazing. That's very much appreciated. Waiting on some green. I may go to dealer swap meet with my son. That's cool. Yeah, he did. Moto edited that video perfectly, Mike said.
Oh, yeah, it's better anyway. Thanks. And it's a little bit shorter, not that you need it, but you know, it's nicer to have it, get it done out and then move on with your show, you know?
Hell yeah.
I think it's just right. I give myself an attaboy.
There you go. Attaboy. All the volumes are perfect. It's great.
We live for it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And I could make that into like a tiny like intro. I could put like one or two of those or one of those in the beginning of a video and have that as an intro. Bam.
World of amazement. It's nice to have some variety. That's why I was asking you for it the other day. I said, man, I need another burnout. So I got yours and key fob.
Nice, yeah.
So we can use them and
Hell yeah.
You want my hunk of junkers with the farting preacher, man? I'm always helping to those too. So,
Dude, I love
but
the
you got
farting
two.
feature.
You got two good ones. Yeah, we could have added those on yours. Easy.
That's hysterical, bro. I love that. Isn't that
Yeah,
something?
I do too. Something.
That's something.
It was like an angel.
Like an angel. You guys don't behave today, please. Thank you. Oh, it's great.
Be bad. How
Yeah.
does he say it?
If you
Or don't get caught being good.
don't be caught
something like
being
that.
good, or
Evil Rick.
Evil Rick. Yeah. Classic.
And the irony is, like, he's a super nice dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. He is totally.
Yeah. One more cup of coffee.
Yeah.
Woo!
I gotta cut a tiny bit more of the lawn, and I'm done with the yard.
But I'm not kind.
But I'm not kind.
Just not that kind. I'm kind, but not that kind. What kind are you?
Evil Rick.
I'm the kind.
Not Evil Rick is his new name. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
He's a
Chicken.
cat. Oy. Morning, Robert. How are you, man? Good to see you.
Robert.
How's everything, man?
It was a good live yesterday.
Yeah, it was. It was a good time.
He's like, yeah, I know. Yeah,
You know, I saw this. I don't know if it was South Korea or China or something, but they had like a small village, and I guess they installed a fire suppression system where they had trees disguised as water cannons, and they would do a drill like once a week to drain them or test them or whatever. And then sure enough, the friggin' trees would go burp over, a fucking huge cannon would come out of the tree, aim, and start doing a swath of water like 150 feet around, dude. And wet and everything to suppress any kind of ambers or fire coming. And yeah, Robert's situation where he lives made me think of that.
Yeah.
I was like, that looks expensive, but I mean, I don't know. How expensive can it be? Yes, you need to hire a plumber or whatever. Yes, it has to be, water lines and everything and activated and, whatever. But yeah, it looked pretty sick, man. And it was like every 4 houses had one or something, or every 5th house or 7th house had one. And it just sat like, and everybody overlapped, every cannon overlapped each other so that there wasn't any part that wasn't wet. Yeah, disguised as trees. It's crazy.
That's cool.
Yep. Yeah, I need that. That's what made me say that. You need water cannons. Even if they're smaller ones, even if it's a crazy sprinkler system that has extra big, lines and hoses, and I think you may have to attach it to a well, because if your power goes out, you're screwed.
Yeah.
So you need a battery backup or a generator or something. Yeah. And 4 for the perimeter. Yeah. Something like that. Disguise as trees. Built into the neighborhood. Totally built into the neighborhood.
Yeah. Like preventive maintenance. You know, like perimeters that are out there, if they were all moist and wet.
Yeah. Then
that stuff wouldn't happen when you have droughts. And what costs more to do that or to repair burnt down neighborhoods and lives that get taken? Like,
a lot of it's accelerated by the wind and the ambers. The ambers blow into other properties and starting new ones ahead of it. You know. Yeah, they spray 360 degrees. They do a circle and they overlap. Good morning, Otto. Good to see you.
That's what we're claiming. It's a good day. Good day. Good day to get you a sick bastard freaking coffee cup too.
Good day.
Damn good day.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers to you. Hey. Bang your skulls.
That's it. Bang your head.
Yep.
Moist.
Moisture.
Moist. How do they say moist in Jersey? Moist. You know, moist.
Need more mast.
Tore around all the fire damage. Yeah, they were saying embers were going 3 kilometers in the air. Kilometers. Drove by one place with 50 school buses cooked.
Wow.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You know how much money those school buses cost? Dude.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
And the taxes will be going up in that area.
Thanks, Robert. Whole residential community next to the bus parking place was completely wiped out too. Crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. Cool caffeine cup. Moist. Moist. That's great, Robert. Moist. Even worse. Oh, that's awful. You know, fires, like, it's indiscriminate. It'll hop over a house, you know, and it'll, like a tornado. A tornado will bounce around. And it'll destroy one house, bounce over another one. Same with fire. It moves underground even. It's crazy. Do a 5-hour loop today with 2 ferry rides. Nice. Taking the bike? I'm surprised they don't make you strap the bikes down on a ferry. You get one rogue wave or something, and next thing you know, your bike's on the ground.
Wow. You want to see a little bit of that stuff I had well, not yesterday, but the day before?
Yeah.
Pretty deep, dark sky. Let's see if we can get it here. And I'd already sat in traffic for 15 minutes, probably, maybe 10. I don't know. You know how 5 minutes feels like 15 or 20 minutes? So I don't know. It was a long time.
Yeah.
And then it rerouted me. So I did this reroute of going way back towards my house, not on the freeway, but I can't get to my house, but only on the freeway because of the water that needs to be crossed.
Yeah.
So you get on a different piece of the interstate going towards my house. Then I backtracked like 2 miles going back towards work and getting on that exit where I normally would, get off the on-ramp, do a U-turn and get back on the on-ramp to actually get headed to my house, because that's what was all blocked off by congested traffic all around the neighborhood there.
Yeah.
This
That's
was where am I?
That's
Up
a
here.
hell of a sky though, man. Damn.
I don't know if I caught the big bolt of lightning that's straight in front of me, but it was huge. It came down. I don't remember. It might have happened before I started filming because I'd shut it off. I didn't want my shit to overheat because when you sit for a long
Yeah.
time. But it start raining pretty soon.
Dude, there was a bolt of lightning. I don't know if we were on the live yet or not, but dude, it scared the shit out of me the other day.
Oh,
Dude, I must have jumped out. It was right here. It was 150 feet away.
yeah, it must have happened before I turned it on. That probably what triggered me to turn it on. I was like, oh, I should have my
I
camera
should be
on.
recording this.
But this is all this way is going in the way of my house, and then once I get on the freeway, I'll backtrack all this.
Oh.
There we are. See it? There's where the flag is.
Yep.
Remember, I always do that. There's the freeway.
The freeway.
Now I'm going to still go in the opposite. Well, still going in that direction.
Is that
now
a
we're
data
doing a
center?
U-turn. There, that's like going to work again.
Yeah.
And you can see it coming down now. It started.
Yeah.
Look at
You
the
ever
right.
see-
Yeah, you can see it. You see the sun in the middle, and then the left and right is rain.
It's yeah.
Do you ever see water spouts?
They had one not long ago. You see that flash? The light?
Go back. Go back.
It wasn't that flashy, but I saw it. Nah.
Oh,
Might have been in the upper left there.
I think I saw
Yeah,
it.
but water spouts. I've seen one over towards my daughter's place when I go over that Coleman Bridge all the time. That other bridge. And I thought I actually saw a tornado. I was kind of excited but petrified. There.
Yeah. Oh,
That's still, you're sitting on the freeway going, I hope nobody, but at least everything was slow on that side, as you can see. So
Yeah.
people at least weren't going by you 90 mile an hour.
Is that hail?
It
don't
looks
think
pretty
so.
big. Those are some big drops, yo.
Yeah, they're just big drops.
That's how it was yesterday here. Yeah, I sent you a picture too, not to be the.
You see my phone
I love
giving a
weather.
warning? Sorry,
Oh
Carrie.
yeah, ours
There's
were
one.
going off like crazy too.
It's saying, unplug that bitch, get me out of the water, you dumbass.
Yeah.
I think that's what the warning said.
Take care, Robert. Have a good day.
There went the ADV. He's like, I'm cool. I'm cool
Yeah.
out here. I'm on that big hog, and I'm worried about,
So long,
my
Jamie.
daughter's motorcycle, and then getting
Yeah.
home and not getting caught. And like, how long am I going to sit in this traffic? This took me a
Yeah.
long time just to get down and do a U-turn. As you can see, that was the pace. I'll
That's
fast
annoying.
forward.
That's insane, bro.
He's
Everything
still waiting.
Yeah.
Still waiting to get off the freeway.
Damn. Yeah. So annoying.
Still waiting. Got to go to another. That seemed forever. Yay.
That's crazy. That's annoying.
Just to do a U-turn and go
Just to
back.
do a U-turn.
So I could go back home. Yeah. Normally I'd get on the freeway coming from exactly the other way that I'm going now. And it's like about 3 blocks to where I work from there. But I rode all that way to get to here because they said it was shorter, and it probably was. It was stopped where I was for 5-10 minutes in one spot. So
That's rough. Shit.
once I finally got up there, we were moving.
good wheels on it. Yeah. Yeah, that's some dumb stuff.
Then the rain tapered off eventually.
And then we're just gonna go right into here.
That was fun. There's your little journey.
I'll set you up with a seat.
Carrie, I muted you for a minute.
Oh, here you go. Oh, sorry, guys. Carl's here. I'm gonna roll.
All
Okay,
right.
man. You
Have a good day, guys.
Have a good day, Carrie.
I might join back in, but we'll see y'all later.
All right.
You got it, man. Brown Chicken says, "Embrace the rain." Nobody wants to. Dude, it's the worst getting wet because you're sitting there. Next thing you know, you're trying to hover the motor because you're getting cold or chilly, or you get a chill in you. You're like, damn it.
Yeah, at least it wasn't that, because it stayed so warm. Like the rain wasn't really even colder. I didn't notice it because
That's good.
I was tight, wanting to make sure I didn't fall or do, because it's all I'm on a bike I ain't used to being and all that shit. But I kind of am now. Like I've got caught in the rain on that bike a lot since I've been riding it.
Yeah. And that thing's got ABS and everything, probably.
Yeah.
That's interesting to feel that kick in if you ever have to feel that kick in.
I felt good. It probably has a rain mode, and I just didn't know how to use it. I didn't need it. I didn't need it at all. Like we was talking yesterday, rain mode is right here and right here.
Is rain mode. Yeah, exactly. That's rain mode.
Unless you got a terrible, terrible jerky throttle like some of the sport bikes will have, they'll be real, just the littlest, it'll snap you.
Yeah.
I rode one that was like that and wasn't very fun. And they can do stuff in the computer and reprogram all that mapping so that it'll smooth your throttle out. And that's like a race. That's in race mode all the time. If it's that choppy, I think that's why it would be that way, because you're just on the gas.
Yeah, you just want.
When you're in traffic, and you're taking a race bike through traffic, it's like those damn things ain't even made for the road, really. They're made for racing.
Yeah.
But they sound cool and they're fun to ride out on the road. So.
Yeah.
I can't believe I just said that. They sound cool.
Another thing is that when kids ride them or people ride them, that they get a lot of confidence in the bike, and that's if you're overconfident on something like that, you get a little cocky, and next thing you know, bad things happen.
Yeah, you can't lean like Valentino Rossi all of a sudden.
All of a sudden,
and you're shooting over, and you're going through the ditch, and trees are passing you.
Yeah, like you don't have binoculars on the road in front of you, making sure that there's not a squirrel, a rock, sand, debris, anything.
One rock like that going at a lean and hitting that thing will roll and wash you out
in a second. Yeah.
I've seen a close-up on that one with Max Wrist, if you ever heard of him, and he's riding through the canyons in California, and they race all the time like they're in MotoGP. And he showed that where he was leaning hard and had a close-up, and it was, just a piece of gravel, big, thick gravel, and washed him out.
Did he go down?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, he's gone down a few times. He's probably been freaking medevaced out and
shit.
Or maybe it was one of his friends, but that's what happens up there. What they do, they don't care. It's all ego and having a good time and adrenaline rush. No worse, I guess, than jumping off freaking mountains in a freaking bird suit.
Yeah.
Watch me fly.
Watch me fly.
Until you don't.
So yeah.
Did that rip? No.
Flying with.
Not now.
Not now. You can't rip now.
Where's the backup?
Yeah. Where's the backup?
Even sometimes then they have a parachute, but if you're too close to the mountain still.
Oh, yeah.
It ain't gonna work.
No. Oopsie. No oopsies doing that.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Well, now you know. I saw a video of a guy that was, I don't know, he had to be 1,000 feet off the ground and he was tangled. I don't know if he got tangled with another guy and then the other guy got his chute cut. And then the guy who he was tangled with, he's coming down, and you see the land coming up, and he fucking finally got his chute cut off, and he pulled his reserve, and he landed. I was like, dude, tell me you weren't puckering right there.
I would get down there, kiss the ground, and go, done.
Dude, the cameraman was down there when he landed. They were both laughing. They were like, yep, that was exciting.
He wasn't done, was he?
He was like, that was exciting. He's like, that'll get your heart pumping.
That's complete ego. That's, yeah, because I'm sure you and I would be I'm done. Or I wouldn't have did it in the first place, but still.
Yeah, but okay, I'm never doing that again. I'm good. If I got out of that time, yeah, I'm good.
That was your sign.
That was my sign. I mean, the tangle was slowing him down, but not nearly enough to not break his legs or anything else, you know?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he could have been squished. He could have been splat, for all I know. He was coming down probably 100 miles.
So he had a backup anyway. That was good. And your backup has to be designed so don't get tangled in your tangle.
Yes. Because he cut himself free, and he's got to wait till that gets out of his
and then
leg.
Deploy the backup.
And then deploy the backup.
And hopefully you have that time. Yeah. Yeah. And to let that first tangle go.
Yeah. Like, you're cutting your shit away.
Now I'm free falling again.
Now I'm free falling again.
Let's hope.
And then I watched another one. There was a guy who ejected out of his F-18 2 seconds before impacting the ground.
Oh, yeah. And it's got to crush their spine and push them up so high just to survive the parachute fall back down.
The computer said that he was doing 690 miles an hour when he ejected.
Can you imagine getting hit with that blast of wind?
Dude.
Like hitting a wall.
And the chair knows what orientation you're in. So if you're upside down, it's going to spin you around and shoot you up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
wow.
It's like if you're like going at a 45, it wants to correct you and shoot you straight up. So you get blown out of the plane, and then the seat starts correcting the direction you're going in.
Well, if you was going forward, you would almost want your back to the wind when you came up. So you'd want that chair to turn and then get ejected, really.
Yep.
And
that's
let
they have all
back of the chair make
all the headgear, all the masks. That's why they have shit. And
imagine the pressure it would push into your face.
Yeah, and even when he landed, he was bloodied. He had cuts on his face. He had a cut. He was bleeding.
Yeah.
He had to ask the cop for his phone so he could call whoever he had to call, because they don't have phones on them. Like when they go up, they don't have a cell phone.
Plastic surgeon over here.
Yeah, they don't. They don't have a phone in their pocket when they go up in those planes.
No.
600.
You don't need one when you're up there. Hold on, I got to do some texting. Imagine showing somebody texting.
I got to send an email.
Doing a fighter jet.
I got to send an email. I just remembered something. Hold on a second.
Yeah. How many likes did I get?
Yeah. Let me put this in my HUD display.
Hey, nobody. Oh, man. You get shot down.
Yeah. Oops. Is that AAA?
That would make a funny ass little short or something.
Yeah.
Somebody could design one like that. Yeah, I was watching them yesterday. I swear to God, watching them yesterday, and I'm riding right next to it, and lady is getting up, and like, I'm going through the tunnel, and I got 4 car lengths at least because we're doing 20. comes up zooming and vroom, right up, and like, you know, looks like this far from the person in front of them. Like, why you do that? Why?
Yeah.
And she's down there, and you can see her, you know, on that phone, doing the thing, one hand and tailgating hard.
Sure.
And you go, that's why I don't like tailgaters on my ass when I'm on the motorcycle, because they're doing this shit.
Yep. I'm not paying attention.
And then they don't allow you to legally go out and filter in slow traffic, at least in slow traffic like that.
Yeah, then they get mad at you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're the asshole then.
Yeah, now I'm the asshole. I'm good. I'd rather be an asshole than a dead asshole.
Amen.
Everybody's got their head buried up the friggin' phone.
There hasn't been a comment for 20 minutes. Are we that either that entertaining that everybody is shut up, or
yeah, I don't know. Jeez. Louise.
Everybody got lock finger.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Nobody wants to interject.
There's one. There's a quick shoe.
Shit.
You got him?
Yep.
We did say, I got tired of waiting on you. You got tired of waiting on me. We said, game on.
Wife called, shower, all cleaned up, ready to go. Nice.
Hell yeah. I finally snapped yesterday after some loser had some rocks in my...
So I
No
rocked.
shit.
Good for you.
That's ballsy. It's good because, you know, they'll probably never do that again.
Yeah. You know what the best is? Porcelain from an old spark plug. Porcelain will shatter the side windows.
Wow.
Yeah, and they're safety glass, so it just splinters and shatters, and it just collapses.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he won't do that again. Screw that guy.
Jackass.
Motherfucker just wouldn't get out of my way. In the fast lane, driving like an asshole. Got a few dings. Shit.
I always like that because they know when you're on a motorcycle and you're riding in two lanes and the two in front of you are doing the slow drag. They're doing maybe the speed limit or a little under.
Yeah.
And neither one will budge. And you're back there on your motorcycle going, hey, like to get by.
Get out of the way.
And they know that too. And you go, yeah, that'll learn me.
Yeah. I've been in situations like that, and I've gone right in between them. I'm like, and then slowed down in between them and looked at both of them and then kept on going.
Sandwich meat. You gotta be careful, man. I get it, though.
Prompted all. This is three of us were merging into the highway, and the guy behind us jumped over trying to squeeze in ahead of the bikes coming in of the merge. Oh, fuck that. I would have moved over in front of him, and I would have backed off and made him back up, and then I would have let all the other two guys in. Fuck that guy. And then rolled right on my ass. Oh yeah? I would have been down with like 25 miles an hour. I would have stopped him, bro. I've gotten off the bike before. I've gotten off the bike, walked back to the car, and the person cut the wheel to the right and took off. I was like, I'm going to rip you out of that car if you don't get the fuck out of here. And he knew it. And he left.
Some stupid stuff before, too, that's for sure. Not saying that was stupid, but the watching my daughter get, like, she'd be in the front, and then some guy will come over trying to pass and get in between, because, like, we're all in kind of like jam traffic anyway. So there's nowhere to go in that left lane because it's slow, but we're still doing like, I don't know. Anyway, he comes in, cuts her the frick off. And I was like, wow, like that was so close. And that's happened a couple times. And I'll get mad. I'll go out around and fly out, and I'll get in front of them, and I'll start hitting the brakes and slow them down and let everybody else come around and pass and get in front.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And, you know, I don't know.
I've done that.
It's like a threat when they do that shit.
Yeah, well, I mean, I
It's
knew a
like pointing.
guy.
It's like pointing a gun at your kid. To me, that's how I like. Oh, really?
Yeah, this guy John had to go to court because he took out his firearm and he fired at a car that was trying to kill him. That almost hit him. He was intentionally trying
Yeah,
to
run them over.
motorcycle, and John fired on him. He fucking pulled his gun out and he fired at the guy. He put holes in his car and he had to go to court. He was found not guilty. I was like, listen, this guy's trying to kill me, dude.
Yeah,
And he got off on it.
it's a deadly weapon, depending on how you use your vehicle.
Yep. I was like, wow, John. It was just when he moved down to Florida, too. I was
Yeah.
like, yeah. Surprise, surprise, surprise. So I'm working on the. Did I tell you I was working on the not stripping, but sanding the bumper off? I got almost the whole bumper off, all the paint off of it. And I mean, I knew it was going to rust because I'm not getting paint till September. But it looks so like, I'm like, oh man, I'm like, it looks so bad with all that rust on it, you know?
What was the purpose of taking it completely down like that?
Just to get a bare surface, just to get it, yeah. Because I wanted bare metal
To put paint on.
to put paint on it, yeah.
You don't have to primer that first.
You know, I think I'm gonna do that because I want to see what the finish looks like if I put the primer on it, wet
And then
sand
paint,
it,
yeah.
and then hit it. Because if that's the case and it comes out really sweet, I'm gonna do the same thing to the hood. I'm gonna sand down those areas where the orange peel was with the black dots, and I'm gonna prime everything. Wet sand it, and then I'm going to hit it in the morning or in the evening when it's cool out. Probably the morning because it has all night to cool off.
Look at that.
And I'll hit it in the 60-year-old man in Canada woke up to 4 guys trying to steal gasoline out of his property. So he ran out there, confronted him with a gun.
That means he brandished the gun?
Had a gun. 3 of them stayed because he held them. The police came and took him to jail too. No shit. He was defending his property, stopped 4 thieves, and he still got charged. Probably get off. But crazy. That's nuts, yeah. That's crazy. Because you're not allowed to defend your property.
To the cop, what would you do if you Mr. Cop, man, if you was out here, right? I know it's the judges and everything else, but, they'll take care of them. Most likely, but we're all gonna try to, do that.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is gonna stop you? Hey, stop doing that! Don't take my stuff.
Don't do that.
Hey,
put those guns away.
That's illegal.
Yeah, put those guns away. Don't shoot at me.
Yeah.
Fucking like criminals are gonna obey the law.
See, that's what they say is like if you're pulling it, you almost are supposed to use it. Otherwise, there's a case and you could lose. And what a stupid way to say that we're going to kill a human being over so we can win a case.
Yeah.
But then again, if it's a life or death thing, it's either life or death. So
yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's just
I mean, he had to have really gotten aggressive with him for him.
Yeah, just don't steal other people's property. That shit would never happen.
Yeah. You know something? If they're dead, they can't talk.
That's what they say.
Just saying.
I'd have a hard time doing that, man. I mean, I'd have to really be threatening you or you don't know what's going to happen until those emotions hit you. So. And I wouldn't want to be an emotional shooter because I'm not. That's what I would be. I'm not trained to be chill and somewhat calm. Know the right thing to do at the right time.
Yeah.
I don't think you ever do, but you do get training
I mean, I've never.
Like a sniper, can you imagine knowing you're about to do something? Can you imagine the shake you could possibly have? But they don't.
Yeah.
They're like, they don't even thinking that. They're in a whole different world, apparently. You can't think about somebody coming up behind you and catching you, or you know what I mean?
Yeah. If you don't know if you can deal with it, you shouldn't carry. Period. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't.
Yeah. I don't carry.
And how well do you know? Even I'm not to say be sassy or nothing, but you know,
That's a lot of. Well, if it comes down to me or you, I mean, shit.
yeah.
That's a different story. That's why I don't carry. Yeah, that's right. Quick.
That's what I just said too. I'm just not responsible enough on top of it, you know.
I'm very emotional, so
Yeah,
that's bad.
I've left it lay in my drawer at work before and stuff like. I'm going like, well, you know, that's just setting yourself up.
If someone broke into the studio,
Yeah,
went rummaging through the drawers,
got hurt with my stuff.
they would have your gun.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, I said that word. Oopsie.
In some places, you can't take it in. You're on the motorcycle. You can't walk into places with it technically.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what am I going to do with it now? Now I have to have this set up and that set up, and you know, so what good is it?
Yeah.
Good home defense is about all I got.
Oh shit! No, it's great. Nano shot somebody with a nail gun.
That'll learn you.
Fucking nail his hand to the fucking roof.
You ever see who used to do that? Nail your buddy's lunchbox to the ceiling and shit, you know, on the construction sites.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Or they take the safeties off the nail guns, pulled the trigger back and fired about half dozen nails off the floor by his feet. Shit.
He's busting a move, won't he?
Why can't I get him on the stage? Hi, Schwoke.
There you are.
Howdy, gang.
What's going on?
We're safe for adult content here, right?
Yes,
guess
sir.
Just getting up and motivated. Got me a fresh cup of coffee.
Nice.
Shot myself in the foot last night. Not literally. I briefly caught the comment that y'all were talking about before I turned on the camera. After DJ Real One, I walked outside in the garage and it was 78 degrees. And I was like, well, hell, it's 2:30 in the morning. Let's get to work. And I climbed up the ladder and started working. Then I was like, oh, I left my phone inside. And I went inside and Real One had messaged me. So then I started messaging him. And I was like, well, whatever. I'm going to go to bed. Then I tossed and turned in bed for the next 2.5 hours. I'm like, man, I should have just gone back out to the garage.
I should have just went back out to the garage, you know.
But oh well.
Smokes Short was talking about this little thing.
Yep.
And I got 2 washers on this and a none on that. So I learned something from a Short this morning.
That's exactly why I took that shot.
I bet you did too. I said,
I mean, I was 12 years old.
Something so simple.
Right. But like I said, I was 12 years old the first time I put one of those together, and I just cranked it on. And that screw went right through it. I was like, well, that's weird. Then I put another one on there and pretty much did the same thing because I tossed the washers immediately. And yeah, they'll explode and go in little pieces.
Yeah.
Really dangerous, actually.
So the screws, the washers are very important.
Yeah, that's what keeps the screw from crushing the cutoff wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, and twisting and biting into it. And once that center is compromised, then
Yep. And that's true with the big ones too, by the way.
The Parkies are at Graceland. That's awesome. Good times.
that was a tight little spot you had to get into. And I don't know if you read the comment yet, but it was reminding me of doing operation. You had to be so careful, get it in, otherwise, you know.
Yeah, I responded. It did that too. I cut.
I know.
I think the short, or not the short. The short, I cut some of that out. There's a real one. members only video. I think that is the
Where you?
uncut, less cut version of that.
Yeah.
Because that clip I cut out from the last video. It was part of the
Yeah.
video. And I'm at an hour and a half trying to get it shorter and shorter. So I'm just taking chunks out and throwing them.
It's good. That's like mini grinders. No. Yeah. Dremel. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, that thing is so old too. That was one my mom had. Oh, long time ago. Probably 90s, 80s.
Yeah.
So Zick, what's your sugar? Sorry, I got a message out of the blue last night on DJ Rowan stream that Zick had almost offed himself again.
Oh, it's horrible. 155.
There you go.
I don't know what the fuck happened, but something happened.
Battery's dead.
Oh, you got the wireless one. Wireless.
Yeah. You have to keep it plugged in all the time or the battery will die because that's how old it is. But once you keep it in, it'll work to do. I haven't had it die on me while I was using it, but
Nice.
usually you don't use one this long anyway.
Damn, that's a good cup of coffee. Whew. Gotta love it when you nail the ratio just right.
Oh, it's something, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
That's
something. So who is shooting at people? What's going on in the chat there? I didn't, like I said, I just caught a half a second before I turned on the camera.
No.
We were talking about
Yeah, having weapons in self-defense and
like
areas where people had brandished a gun and then got in trouble because they were trying to stop others from robbing them and their property on their house or their property.
Oh, wow.
Stuff like that, and
I was
one
talking
thing led
about
to another. And
I was
That's not
talking
an
about a
issue,
guy using a car as a weapon against a motorcyclist.
Oh, wow.
A friend of mine, John, when he first moved down to Florida, he ended up firing his weapon at a car.
Like that might be me, and I don't know me because I would hesitate unless it was something you just like your brain might tell you that's an automatic whatever.
No, what Mike's putting right there, I don't know if he means it the same way that I do, but that's a very important point because I'm the person I will snatch a gun right out of your hand if you pull it on me and you don't intend to use it. Yeah, absolutely. I am well aware of the situation that's going on, and if you think you're going to intimidate me with that, no, sorry, I've had them pulled on me before.
Yeah,
you pull it out, you better shoot me.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Smoke. That's exactly the way I meant it.
I know you did.
Yeah.
That's
you pull a gun on me, I will snatch that thing out of your fucking hand.
Yeah.
Period.
I've done it twice.
That's what I'm saying. And then I'll turn that shit around right against them, their own firearm, and that'll be their last night. You know what I mean?
I have a friend of mine, a girlfriend of mine was dating a guy, and she called me. What's that? No, sorry.
What I wanted to know is, do you guys train yourself to be that way? Is that all an automatic response of, well, we can't say that in general, of a human or just you? Are you special? Not saying special in a smart ass way. Honestly mean it. How does that work? How do you get like that?
Situational awareness and being just like riding a motorcycle and being aware that everybody out there is out to kill you. If you're in any type of situation where that's anything close,
we all know that, right? In a way,
yeah,
we should.
To answer
but I don't still like
to answer that from what you were asking is yes, some of it can come down to personality and the way that people are more abrasive or try not to get themselves into conflict, whatever the case is. It could come down to that a little bit, but also I would say that training is a priority for everyone in those situations. That's why, like, I used to train heavily, and I still train now as one-legged. I mean, I'll go and do SWAT training and clearing rooms with my brother-in-law who's in the SWAT team here. So I put a lot of practice into these kind of situations, and we always play out a situation that that we were unexpecting. And those are the things that you got to be ready for, is the unexpected, right? And you can train a million times. Unless you're in that high pressure situation, you won't know how you react. Some people have the weirdest reactions. They'll get into a gunfight or something like, or start getting shot at, and they'll just freeze up and start cracking up laughing. Like there's weird things that people do that just totally you couldn't out train that.
A lot of people say, like SWAT people, they know that they're going to be in those situations constantly, so they have to, right? But like just general public, like me, I don't get training. I go to the class, I get my thing, and then I'm on my own,
And again, like you're saying, it's a matter, like Mike just said, it's a matter of, to a certain degree, personality. Like, for instance, there are people that will see somebody get hit by a car and freak the fuck out, and just start running around in circles and screaming and all this.
And
shit.
then there's somebody that's cool, calm, and collected, calling the cops.
Stop traffic, call 911, try and give CPR. Which I've experienced that. People were literally trying to run me over because I was in the road, and I had to go, would you stop? There's a fucking body here.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And most people, yes, there's definitely a personality part to it.
Yeah.
You got to be a cool headed.
Yeah. And that awareness, for people, it's like, and even for me to know, like, that's when you're going to make a decision. Am I going to have one of these? Should I have one of these? I kind of figured that out for myself. I mean, I don't think I would be one to be carrying them around all the time unless I started hanging out with, people who did and got some more, what I mean, was really more aware and trained and
I would say that,
and what to know. Like I had you by me, Mike, we're going to go into the church here today, and it says no guns on the freaking thing, or we got this building we're going, what do we do here? Well, how do we secure our shit? What are we liable? You see, you don't know all that stuff.
Yeah, it's not automatic, and just like anything, just like streaming, just like being on a motorcycle or anything, it's seat time, right? The amount of time that you practice, and like for me, if I don't shoot at least once a week, like doing like my little thing training out here, I feel like I'm like slipping. You know what I mean? I'm always trying to, even when I'm by myself, just practice and train myself.
Yeah.
Kitty cam.
Like right now, this talk and this little bit of conversation, I can already feel my heartbeat go. I can already feel my nerves a little bit different because I know sometimes what I say might get me in trouble or sound like
you're good.
But things like that. I'm just saying that's how I react,
Gotcha.
That's why I avoid confrontation, especially even at my job with a customer. Because if I get to that point and then I'm supposed to do some work, right?
Then
I'm jacked.
Right.
I have to protect myself.
Totally. I would equate that to anxiety for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oopsie. Damn.
Yeah.
Again, I don't know how much y'all talked about that, but not to stay on the subject. Whoa, hi, Super Smoke.
Oh, I thought you was going to show something, Smoke. I'm sorry.
No,
you were doing this here, and I saw some stuff up there. I thought you were adjusting.
Yeah. I think I've told this story before. I used to carry, before I was disciplined, as a little gangster punk, and I had somebody, without getting all into the story, basically my girlfriend talked some shit to some other girl.
Oh boy!
In the school line driving out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
Another person's boyfriend caught wind of it and decided that he was
insert himself.
Right, that he was going to come to my place of work and threaten me.
Oh wow!
Broke out the back window. I was running a pizza restaurant. He broke out the back window of my truck, and I had heard him. He was threatening. He was like, come out here.
Get out here. Yeah.
I'm like, this is none of your business. Get the fuck out of here. I'm working.
Mm-hmm.
And all of a sudden, my back window busted out. And I kicked open that back door and walked out, pulled the pistol out of my pocket, and unload as he's running around because he heard the round wrap, unloaded that full pistol.
Yeah, the whole map.
Thank God I didn't hit him. But that was the first thing that taught me about discipline and the real dangers of it. Because after the adrenaline wore off, it's like, wow, I could have just hit a car that was driving by. Or,
1000%. And see, this is something I've been carrying daily since I was like 18, 19 years old. And so I did that in LA, and you know, you're not really supposed to do that. But then when I moved here, obviously nothing changed. So I just continued doing what I do. And I always have a pistol on my body, and then I have an AR in my trunk, you know? And that's how I always go. Everywhere I go, that's how I'm ready to go. And you definitely, it comes with a huge amount of discipline and learning how to de-escalate situations as much as humanly possible. And if that, just like what Dean was talking about before, Moto was talking about before I came up here, was when you pull it, like if I pull that pistol out, it's going to be used. There's no question. I'm not going to show it off or scare you. I'm not going to, I'm not going to threaten you to stop. Otherwise I'm going to shoot you. No, if I pull that thing, it's used.
That's insane to think that you got to get, and to get to that point.
Like, absolutely.
That's a hefty decision.
It's a major life decision, and
how much
the way
time
that
you have for that, like, oops, I didn't mean to make that one. That's
point 0.0001%, you know, millisecond. You know, you have to decide quick.
That's a situation with cops. I mean, that's a major training situation with them. You see it all the time. You know, was this shooting justified?
Right.
Well, in the situation, there was all kinds of shit going on.
Yep.
Realistically, his training probably should have kept him from doing that. However,
but hindsight 2020, they don't ever work on hindsight. They always work off of
right.
In that moment, did you have a reason to think that your life was about to be in danger or is in danger?
Tobacco.
Wacky tobacco.
I think I get it.
I got counterclockwise tobacco.
Yeah, counterclockwise. Yeah, diplomacy ends when you pull it. I know it. Yeah.
Yes, that's exactly right. No, that's a fact.
Ends. Yeah.
So
now it's full force.
Another a domestic story. I started to talk about it a second ago. A girlfriend of mine was dating a guy, and they've been up at the bar. They're back home at her place. And all of a sudden she calls me and she's like, I need you to come over here. I'm like, what's going on? She's like, he was trying to keep up with me. He doesn't have a tolerance, so he's drunk as hell, and he keeps flashing his gun.
Oh, yeah, that's out of control.
And I'm like, oh, hell no. I'll be
there. That's way out of control.
And I showed up and I rang the doorbell and I walked in and I was like, hey, what's going on? And she was like, oh, good to see you, da-da-da-da. And, you know, no big deal. And he's just looking at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, hey, Jason. And he's like, I don't even know what you're doing here. Da-da-da. I said, well, I know what I'm doing here. And he started to pull it out. And as soon as he pulled it out, I snatched it right out of his hands. Yep. And I said, motherfucker, I said, let me explain to you exactly why I'm over here. I said, I'm over here because you're tossing this thing around like a drunken ass. And I said, this is a very good friend of mine. I said, that's completely uncalled for.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, Stacey, do you have a paper bag or something? She says, yep. She hands me a grocery bag. I put the gun in there, rolled it up. I said, you can get this back when you can call me and come get it responsibly.
W. And that's a good friend right there.
He totally respected it and didn't even bother calling me for 2 weeks. And
he probably was so ashamed.
And when he did call me, he said, I want you to keep holding on to that because that was completely out of line, and explained to me the situation. I said, I know the situation. I said, that's why I didn't shoot you and I only took your gun.
Yep.
Because I know what was up.
Because if it was a stranger,
right.
Yeah,
that would have been exactly. If she had
a different outcome.
Some rando and called me to that situation, I would have fucking shot him.
Yes, of course.
That is awesome.
100%.
But it was just, you know, he's again being Billy badass, and
but that's a life lesson that you just taught him on that. You know, I guarantee you that sticks with him until the day he dies.
And he knew better. That's the thing. He was a trained, you know, but that alcohol situation came into the picture.
Damn.
Especially without a tolerance for it, he got fucking shitty and lost his wits.
Yeah, one thing that's extremely odd about me is I'm very disciplined with my intake because I do drink. But for instance, the second that I take a sip or whatever, I know that I'm not going to be A, getting behind a wheel of a car, and B, I'm not going to be grabbing or touching any firearms. You know, and I have kept that for my entire life, and I'm always well aware that if I get a little too sloppy, you know, that those are possibilities. And I always try to be like way on top of it. Like I'm always on my toes with it. Like I'm never going to do that. Right. And so like I'm constantly telling myself I'll never, ever do that.
Man.
It's easy though to sit there and, you know, rack a magazine and
Oh, it's so easy.
look through
So
the
easy.
scope and yeah, man, this thing's so cool.
No doubt. No doubt. You know, I've gotten to the point in my life where firearms, I do love them, of course. I think everyone knows that. But at the same token, I'm not like this nonstop
Sorry.
fixating on firearms, right? Like I don't even think about it most of the time. The only time that I mean, I really do have them on me, of course, when I'm out and about for personal protection. But aside from that, I'm not like, oh yeah, let's go out here and just crank shoot them, you know, while you're drunk or whatever. I don't know. I don't have any interest.
No.
I mean, again, as someone who, you know, alcohol is absolutely my drug of choice and my poison.
Yep.
And I have chosen to take a break and then get on top of it and then drink again as a responsible adult. But all that was conscious decisions because, like we're saying, alcohol completely, if you're undisciplined, alcohol will fuck up your whole life with guns or not guns. It'll
Yes, no doubt. No doubt. That's why smoke. I knew when I was young because I do have a very addictive personality. And so I knew that if I was going to you know, get myself involved, drink, because I didn't start drinking when I was young. I didn't even start drinking when I was 21. I started drinking when I was like 24, 25 years old. Anyways, I told myself after the first year of drinking, because I was out of control, I didn't know how to handle that. And so I just told myself, okay, if I'm going to continue this, I'm going to limit myself and I have to live and die by it. Like I'm not gonna like if I give myself a limit of 3 drinks per day or whatever, then I don't care if I'm partying and I've got friends over and the night's still going. No, I'm not having a 4th, right? Like I'll have a water now. You know?
I mean, in theory, I agree with the discipline, and that's great. Like music festivals, what I tricked myself at music festivals is you'd always have a beer in your koozie walking around.
Yeah.
Well, what I did is I went in my cooler and put beer, water, beer, water, beer, water.
Smart.
And all I'm doing is reaching in and pulling something out and sticking it in the koozie. And when you're that buzzed, you don't even notice that it's a
yes,
water.
true. Yeah, that's great. Well, all right, guys, I got to get ready for members only.
All right.
I'll talk to you guys here very soon, and appreciate the conversation. Though that was actually an awesome conversation to have. By the way,
Have a good one.
all right, guys, see ya.
See you later, man.
Handgun bullets don't fly that far. Try a 30-06.
Cheers.
It's one of my favorite weapons, by the way. You just gotta love the lever action.
Oh, I was talking and I was like, what the hell? Nobody hearing me. Because I muted myself.
You motoed.
I did it again. Oops. No, I think I wiped out my GoPro, all my settings and stuff. I thought I was reformatting and deleting the footage in there. I didn't have my specs on, and apparently it wiped out every setting I ever had, and so I got to start all from scratch. I put in different settings for, 2.7, 4K, different ISOs that I like.
Hey, Bug, did you lose your footage, though, or do you still have it?
No, I got that all off. That's why I was going and reformatting and clearing off the freaking SD card. That's what you get. It's all right. I'm driving today anyway, so.
Are you?
Yeah, it's supposed to be a higher percentage of all the days and during the day, so like right now. But it's okay.
Ladybug.
What's up, Ladybug?
What's Nono's question? Here's a question for you. What if you shoot somebody after that and you know you're going down for a life sentence? Did you go full Mad Max? I'm not going to shoot somebody in a situation where I'm going to go for a life sentence. I live in Florida. I have pretty much every way in the world to get away with shooting someone.
Yeah.
Florida's great like that.
Yeah, they're all
I'm
about
in fear
that.
for my life. Pop.
Even the sheriffs down here, they're like, I suggest everyone buys a firearm and defend their property and their person.
Damn right. You're on my property, buddy. I suggest you turn around and walk off. I have every right to shoot you.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if I trust those apps today. I'm driving.
Freedom Seeds.
The weather apps? Yeah. I don't
Yeah. It says not until 11 o'clock tonight. That's what it said the other day, too. And then it downpoured at, 4 or 5 o'clock.
As a biker, that
A couple
should be-
times. So, yeah.
Come on.
They're
Moto.
warning you all heavy now, and that you know what's going to happen, Moto? It's not going to rain.
That'll happen today.
That'll happen today.
Yeah.
And then the other day, when you didn't take the mild warnings, you rode.
Yes.
And it rained anyway, and it rained
Blew it
anyway.
out.
You got soaked, saturated down to the socks and the boots and everything.
Man. Yeah. And yesterday, Friday usually is so big. Like I got to the freeway like almost immediately during, rush hour type traffic. It's the weirdest traffic every once in a while. Like, I don't know how it gets like that.
Friday's the
Mind
worst.
boggled.
Friday's terrible. I hate driving. on
Yeah,
Friday.
that's what I was
Yeah.
pretty much sailing home pretty easy. I think it was because of the possible bad weather. People say I ain't going out in it. Who knows? None of my business. Anyway, I got to roll. I got a job I got to be there for. So
All
actually
right, Moto.
do it today. Thanks a lot, you guys. Peace.
Have a good day.
See you
Moto.
later, Moto. Thanks for coming, man. Appreciate you. Have a good day.
Appreciate it. Thanks, man.
I'm doing bong rips. Sorry. And
It's
yes,
all right.
I'm my bong.
Sherry was in the chat earlier, and I forgot to say hi to her. Feel bad. I went back and looked I thought it was Charlie Rose. I thought I said hi to Charlie Rose. I think I said hi to Charlie Rose, and she wasn't here. And then I meant for Sherry. Never mind. Just never mind.
Charlie was here, it looks like.
Yeah,
Charlie-
Charlie was here, but before when Sherry was here, I thought it was Charlie, and I said hi to Charlie instead of Sherry.
Oh my God.
In my
Streamer fail.
yeah, streamer fail. Yeah, basically
Excuse me.
fired.
Oh, okay. There's
Twice.
Sherry. I don't know who Sherry is, but I see now. Okay. So anyhow, I'm glad you didn't die yesterday.
Yeah, that was something crazy. I hate that.
Are you? How's the bus progress?
It's okay. I mean, I ain't doing much. I mean, I could.
It's hot. It's hot as
Yeah, it's
balls.
hot. Yeah, I mean,
Real one said it's going to be 107 today, and that's not real. That's not feels like. He's in Houston. I looked.
Yeah.
It's over 100 for sure today in Houston.
that's fucked up, dude. That's stupid.
Yeah, because I'm like, most of the time we break 100 here, but normally it's the feels like because of the humidity and shit.
Yeah. Yesterday was kind of nice. It was like 89. I was like, wow.
Yeah. Yesterday was beautiful. I got out first thing in the morning. I don't even know if I told you all this story. I woke up early as hell. I'm not a morning person unless I've been up from the night before. I woke up 5:30, was out in the shop by 6 a.m. Beautiful, cool, below 80 degrees. Let's put these solar panels on. Climb up, grab a solar panel, climb up right up the ladder, lay it down there, climb up on the roof, start putting things in place, grab the clamps, put them in there, and start looking at it. And I'm like, I don't know if that looks the way I expected it to look, and tighten it down. And without getting too deep into it, basically the clip fits into a channel, and the panel's over here, and it's mounted on the panel. And as soon as I tighten it down, it would go ka-chunk and slide off.
Oh,
And that's not going to work. And I tried it 3 different ways, and I was just like, F word, F bomb, F bomb. You know, I'm like, crap, all this thing, and everything was planned around using these clamps. And they're not going to freaking work because I can't have a solar panel come loose while I'm doing 75 down the interstate.
no.
So I ordered Also, the breakers that I had for the solar panel were the wrong size. So I ordered new clamps, 2 different styles of new clamps and new breakers. And it was early enough because it was still before 8 a.m. that I was going to get them between 5 and 10 p.m.
Oh, that's
So I
good.
spent the day yesterday doing exactly what you said, realizing how cool it was, what a beautiful day it was, and how I could have been accomplishing all this shit, except I didn't have music. I was like, well, I could clean the shop, or I could go back to bed.
Or I could go back to bed. Yeah. Bed sounds really good right about now.
Yeah, and it worked. The clips came, and right before Real One stream last night, I got up there and put them on, put a couple of them on there, and yeah, I mean, I grabbed that panel that shakes the van, which is what we want.
Yeah, that's good.
I think I'm going to put some sort of, you know what wire rope is, the metal, like the thick cable stuff, the thin cable. I think I'm going to make some loops, like you're all into lanyards for the cameras. I think I'm going to make some loops and screw them to the panel and around the roof rack, so that God forbid one of those panels comes loose, it goes up and then slaps the side of the van, and you know what I'm saying, instead of flying off. Some
like safety straps or whatever, like a tether, or not even that long, just like to cut like 4 inches off the frame.
Exactly, just enough to keep it from flying down the highway and going into somebody's windshield and killing a dozen people.
Yeah, no doubt.
That would suck.
That would suck. Yeah.
Dude, Big Dan's getting all up in that music park. That's awesome. I'm jealous.
That's great. Fired. 100 degrees Fahrenheit won't ride in knots.
Yeah.
It's too hot, yeah. The world is at 9 o'clock, film at 11. Shit. Okay, quick. Tomorrow, Tuesday, songwriter workshop. Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Dan, I sent a friend of mine he's up in he's up there right now. He's a road dog. And I mentioned to him, if you make it out to whatever the hell the damn name of the Sterling Camptheater, let me know. I said, I got a friend that I might hook you up with. And he's like, oh, that's not too far. I might have to check that out. So you may get a call from me to look out for a random hippie.
Nice.
Have you looked at that place where Dan's hanging out sick?
No.
Oh, dude, it's basically what it reminds me of is Spirit of the Swanee Music Park 30 years ago.
Wow.
When it was still small, before they started, oh, we need more camper spots so we can make more money and tearing down trees.
Yeah.
Right. It's not that commercialized, but compared to what he's dealing with right now, it's freaking awesome.
Yeah.
It's basically a big old patch of woods with a bunch of music festivals in it.
Nana, what state are you in? If you don't mind me asking.
I think he's in Cali.
Is he?
I could be wrong.
Nice.
It's actually Dan. It's the guy that has the title for the Vulcan. Which reminds me, update, when I talked to him the other day, he's like, oh, yeah, my sister did fine with the surgery, blah, blah, blah. I got the paperwork, and then I filled it out, and they said it doesn't have to be fully filled out. I'm like, I thought you had already done all that.
Yeah.
So he didn't get the title transfer. He got the title transfer paperwork.
Yeah.
So it's probably another 6 months before I hear from him.
Hurry up and wait. Shit.
I mean, I got nothing but time and a little bit of mechanics into that bike.
Yeah.
So even if I hand him $500 cash, I'm still getting a hell of a deal.
Yeah.
He needs tires and a chain. Once I do that, that bike is pretty much golden.
Yeah.
Oh, and the turn signals. That's right. But the turn signals, I think they were $13.
Oh, I took those off.
And I may just do that. I mean, I kind of like it's one of those. Okay, it's a motorcyclist's issue. It's that rabbit hole. This bike is pretty cool. I like the little Kawasaki Vulcan. I looked at them when they were brand new. I like the look of it. And if I start taking things off of it and customizing it, then all of a sudden I'm going to be like, well, I already did that, so I may as well blah, 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 blah,
Do
blah.
this and do that.
And I'm like, you know what? I think I want to get a set of factory turn signals, put them back on there, clean the thing up, put tires and a chain on it, and just ride it.
Nice. That's it. Much better vibe being kid friendly now, though.
And legal tobacco.
Legal tobacco. Nice.
One of the coolest things about the Spirit of the Swanee Music Park, I know who he is. I don't follow him regularly right now, but I keep an eye on what's going on. I know he is basically still doing stuff, but not doing it for himself.
Non, are you in Cali or Texas or Florida
Or Alabama.
or somewhere else? Yeah.
Or East Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Speaking of speaking of that, has anybody seen Carrie?
Yeah, she was here this morning.
Okay. I was asleep. I didn't look in.
Yeah, he was here. He's doing all right. He's getting those cables for his lift. He's got a vehicle up in the air.
Oh, his cables went bad or something?
His cable snapped.
Oh shit. And
One of his cables snapped, yeah, and he's got a car in the air he's working on.
That's scary.
Yeah.
It's terrifying, actually.
Thank God for safeties, right? Well, it was the down
Yeah.
pull, or whatever. Yeah.
That's awesome, though, Dan. That place, again, the Spirit of the Swanee Music Park, it has always been children friendly. Even the big festivals, they allow kids. I think they're allowed in free under a certain age. But yeah, the bigger festivals get some rampant adult activities. The smaller festivals are a lot more discreet.
I first started following Billy Lane when he had the build off with Indian Larry.
That's what I was going to say. Billy Lane. I've got old Horse BC Choppers magazines out in the shop with Billy Lane and Indian Larry and all those guys. And then Billy Lane built the hubless, and that was like, for my engineering mind, I was like, oh, this is the guy I want to follow. I love the idea of pounding out gas tanks on a sandbag, but coming up with and building a hubless rear wheel with the drive and everything was like, that's my shit.
I think that was the one where Billy Lane's went up in fucking flames, didn't it? The one when he went across the country with Indian Larry? Didn't his
one of his bikes fucked up? Yeah, I think so.
One of his bikes burned to I think it burned to the ground. He
had I think there were 3 or 4 hubless. The original one was something Sally, if I remember correctly. That was my favorite. The first hubless that he built is if it still exists, I don't know. Again, that was 30 years ago now, sick.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But those bikes, before the chopper craze and the fucking douchebag dad and son team ruined it all, OCC and all that, and then the ultra choppers, you can buy a chopper, you can buy a chopper, you can buy a chopper. They all look the same. Kind of defeats the purpose of having a chopper, douchebag.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah.
Right. But those days that you're talking about, Indian Larry, Billy Lane, freaking Billy the Kid, whatever, not Billy the Kid, but the other.
Billy, yeah. Jesse James.
Jesse James. Those guys were freaking top dogs making some killer shit.
Yeah.
But they were also partying their balls off. So,
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. I remember watching Indian Larry doing the frame twisting. I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm friends with oh God, Bob Seeger Jr.
Okay.
I got his phone number and everything, and he was his right hand man. Indian Larry's right hand man. I've gone on bike rides with him, and
The
Rides and all kinds of shit.
the
Good
twist
time.
is something I did in junior high school. I took metal shop and I learned forging and all that stuff. And it was awesome because my teacher, as I'm looking at stuff, I'm like, can we do that? Can we do that? And he's like, yeah. Looking at me like that you're actually interested in doing, most of the kids are just making the simplest thing they do. I have a wine rack. I got to get it from my parents' house that is wrought iron, and there's two pieces, and it goes down and it goes into a knot, a Celtic knot or whatever in the middle. So there's actually the iron is tied in a knot. Then it's got twists in it. Then it goes out, and it's the curly cues from a grapevine. It's got the little curly cues around that it hooks on stuff.
Yes.
So I took metal, made a fake wine, turned a wooden wine bottle on a lathe, and then took the metal as it was out of the forge and bent it around that fake wine bottle, and it would smoke and all that stuff, and you could work it until it was too cool, and then you'd have to heat it back up. And so I have a wine rack that has those curly cues, and the wine bottles go into it like that. Hand forged like you did with the crosses, little leaves with all the little veins in it and all that stuff. Dude, in 6th grade, 7th grade or something.
That's crazy.
Oh, that thing's so sick. And I always forget to grab it when I'm at my parents' house because now I have my own place and it'd be awesome.
2 months straight.
Oh, no. Yeah. If you don't know about his hubless bikes, look into that, dude. His hubless bikes are fucking amazing.
Yeah, you got to check that out.
There's 2 months straight every weekend. Small festivals in an hour's drive here in the Finger Lakes in Central. State Fair and it's done, but I won't bother. What time of year is that, Big Dan? Because I'll plan a trip around that. No, I'll have to look into that. As a matter of fact, I guess I can click on it right now. Because I guess I was following him on Facebook, and I don't really Facebook anymore, and I don't Instagram or any of that shit. Oh yeah, so he's got a YouTube and a website. Am I not following him on YouTube? I guess I'm not. Oh, I was probably on my personal account. Yeah, but it's funny now that I'm looking that what is that, a Dyna? Whatever it is, he's putting skinny tires on everything now. He was one of the guys that was putting fat tires on everything back in the day. Now he's got skinnies on everything. Super skinnies. Well, he was always into the track bikes. Yeah,
I always liked the way the skinnier tires looked.
See, I love the fat. When they started putting the fat tires on the front, I was like, yeah, that's the look I like. Yeah. That's what inspired my little bobber. August, September, plus tons of free music in town, parks, and ethnic festivals. Right on. Well, I'm not going to make August. Let me put that down and hit this. Psychobilly Cadillac and Sucker Punch Sally. Psychobilly Cadillac is the one that I'm thinking of. Copy. Search. No. Of course, it brought up a car. All these images are before digital photography. Son of a bitch.
Nice. July is full too. Harbor Fest and Renaissance Fair. 10 months bites. Fair. 10 months bites from farm.
Heck yeah. I dropped a link in the chat there, Sick, the private. Walking at the river, fresh bears, Salmon season.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, see, Jacksonville fucking sucks. I want to live in a town like that.
10 miles from the farm.
It's a terrible picture, but at least it's what we were talking about, or what I was talking about. And that's probably Daytona Beach for Bike Week or whatever. Yeah, that bike was sick, man. And
yeah, it was.
And once he figured out that he could do it and how to do it, like I said, I think there was a total of 4 or 5. And then he drunkenly killed somebody on a motor scooter, if I remember correctly, and completely ruined his career.
Did he really? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yep.
Was he on a bike?
I think so. Drunk on Jack Daniels.
Damn.
No, he was in a truck. September 4th, 2006, drove his pickup head-on into a moped on State Road A1A near Melbourne, killing 56-year-old park ranger Gerald Morlock.
Jeez.
And looks like he did about 7 years. Wait. I can math. That would be 8 years, I think.
He did 8 years. Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks. Florida?
Melbourne, Florida, yeah. I forget where he is now. He was in Florida. I don't know if he's still in Florida. I mean, I can look that up too.
Coho salmon. Billy Lane.
Tennessee.
What
up, brown chicken? Tennessee.
There ain't no place I'd rather be.
Take that picture down and find something better.
Yeah. Baba Booey.
I'll find a better picture. Oh, there's a good one.
I don't even know how that thing works.
It's a, you know how a starter works on a V8?
Yeah.
Okay. It's similar to that. Basically, hang on, I want to drop this link.
So it's geared. There's gears on the rim.
Correct.
Damn. You got to be some strong gears, yo.
Right, that outer gear, that outer big gear that runs around the entire rim has got to be, fucking
like titanium or something.
Yeah,
something strong.
There's another link to that same bike, a little bit better, cooler picture. Yeah, but that's in the. That was all the Discovery build off and all that shit. All those shows back there, he shows the whole. I mean, it's of course more dramatized, but it shows the conceptualization, the drawings, the building. They went through the whole thing of him coming up with that. And like I said, I have an engineering type mind, so that was just like, oh yeah, good stuff. Feed my brain. I just, the bikes back then, again, I have a terrible, I don't like the father and son. I can never think of their name. But I don't like those guys. I mean, the father was OG, but then his son just totally ruined it. Between the two of them, as far as I'm concerned, they ruined that entire chopper period. Because they went from making badass customs to making just stupid, as far as I'm concerned, theme bikes that were just dumb.
Yeah, they were.
Oh, is that from his website? Yeah, that's a good picture. Yeah, I love that bike.
On the videos of that bike, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Chains on dirt bikes can do. Shred, yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, that's one of the things that scares me about riding on a bike with a chain, because I've had them. Come off, thankfully.
Yeah.
But I've heard horror stories where they go through, completely destroy your engine case, and then rip your freaking calf muscle open. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm like, I don't want that to happen. And like I said, I've had one come off, and all of a sudden I'm in traffic with nothing. Trying to get people's attention, and it's like, I got no power. I need you to let me over so I can get off the fucking road because I'm on an inside lane. And again, oblivious people just like honk honk. It's like,
honk,
no
honk,
shit, I'm in the way, dumbass.
No
let
shit,
me get out
yeah.
of the fucking way. And I'm revving my engine, showing them I got nothing, dude. My chain is in your fucking radiator, dumbass. I hope, asshole.
Yeah.
Morning,
Hey,
Rachel. Morning, Rachel.
Morning, Rachel. How are you?
Happy Ball says hi. Rachel, hi, Rachel. It's Happy Ball. Yay. All right. That was ridiculous.
Jealous.
It's 11:20. It's 4:20 overseas.
Sure
Whoever's
is.
overseas, cheers. What you got going on today? Anything?
No. Not
Chilling?
a thing. Rachel went out to meet her friend. That's
In Florida?
No. She's doing something with back home with her friend, going to get coffee or whatever.
Right on. Well, she wasn't even friendly enough to greet me back, so
Yeah, I know.
I don't even know why I'm bothering wasting my breath.
I know. I got never mind. Never mind.
Bite your tongue? You gotta bite your tongue.
Yeah, I got nothing to say here. 8:20 in the morning here, minus. Back to firewood. Hi, Rachel from Big Dan. And yet she's a mod. Yeah.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie, how are you? Good to see you. -4 makes 420. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. Time zones. Peace,
All
quick.
right, Click. Peace
Stay
out.
careful. Stay safe. Be careful. Stay careful. All that. Keep the rubber on the road.
That's it.
Well, you gonna wrap this thing here soon, or?
Yeah, I think so. It's getting late.
Yeah, I have no real reason to sit on here all day. I'd be willing to, but I got shit I want to do.
Yeah. Same. I should probably be more productive.
It's good for you.
Yeah. My son's in England for the festival
And see the Cure. What festival?
Brown chicken.
I can't think of the name. It's the one that hippie Sophia used to go to, probably. Glastonbury?
Glastonbury.
What color's the bus? You jackass.
Shit. Purple. Pink polka dots.
Bluish, yellowish.
Glastonbury. Yep.
Yeah, that's what I think. Glastonbury. That's the big one.
It's in Manchester, I believe.
But from what Sophia said, it's commercialized now and been kind of ruined.
They fucked it up.
any big fest. Well, the thing is, you get to a certain size, it has to be in order to maintain the machine. You got to have corporate sponsors, or you can't afford the stage size that you need and the crowd control that you need because you've got everybody in the world coming out there. You're still live.
There you go. They'll do both. Best solutions. There you go, Nano.
Hi, Keefob. In the lake or on the bike, pontoons for the bike.
Yeah, I'm still alive, Keefob. How are you? Can kiss my ass, Jerry Lee Lewis.
No, I'm thinking like, I don't know, what, half a dozen pool noodles, 3 on each side, and then a paddle tire on the back, and you're good to go.
There you go.
In the lake, on the bike.
Yeah. Both.
Yeah.
Shit. All right, everybody. I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to throw up some fake outros that I don't have outros anymore.
Oh, I thought you made an outro. It's a great editing exercise. That's what you could do today. With your editing, take the footage that you.
These are the new ones that Moto made me. Marquis, how are you? Just about shutting it down.
You missed the new outro.
That's the night stream one. Moto, he shortened it a little bit. He fucked with the and then this one too. Oh, that's the same one.
Hell yeah, brother!
That was fun. How was that? Nice?
That was good. That was good.
All right, everybody. Take care. Thank you. So long.
Everybody, y'all have a good day. Have a good one, Sick.
Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. It doesn't leave you much.